Good morning, class. It's so nice to see you. Well, today we're going to practice the American dialect. Many of you are new in this country and you probably heard some form of English that's a bit different than the English that you have learned in school. You probably heard expressions like you wanna, I'm gonna, and so on. You probably heard this in the store and so, well, let me get some of your feedback on experiences that you had, let's say, over the last week or so. What are some of the expressions that you have heard while you were, let's say, at the cafeteria on campus? Okay, Ahmed? Okay, you heard the word wanna. Okay. Do you know what the, well, let's see. Did you know what it meant? Oh, yes, it means want. Yes. Ali, what about you? I heard, oh, okay, you heard the word gonna? Okay, great, great. So, do you have an idea what it meant? Oh, going to. Okay. So now, this is what we are going to learn today because we want to have a simplified way of communicating with um, people, and some of the formal English that we have learned is a little bit different than what you would hear on the street somewhere in the streets of Detroit or Chicago and so on. So it is good to learn the dialect because it will simplify things for you as a English learner. So English is not just learning a formal language, but also knowing the dialects, the kind of language that we do not learn in school. So this will be helpful for you. So let me take a few more of your um, feedback on other words that you um, had, expressions that you have heard. Okay, you heard what? Gonna have a blast? Interesting. Gonna have a blast. What do you think that means? Okay, it means fun. Going to have fun. Excellent. Okay. Good morning. So nice to see you today. Well, today we're going to have fun. It's a great, fun learning experience we're going to have with American dialect. And so today's objective is we're going to help you understand English as spoken informally. The English we learned in school is a formal English. It's a bit different than what you hear um, spoken outside, say on the street, on the shops, on the malls, and other places. And also, we're going to learn how to function effectively in different situations because dialect is used in many different situations, and knowing the dialect is going to make you feel comfortable in your communication in the English language. So, many of you have been taking English classes for probably a few months, and some of you have gone outside to the mall or to the markets, and you must have heard expressions spoken that you probably wondered what they meant. How many of you heard the word or the expression is I'm gonna? Ali, yes, you've heard that before. Do you know what it means? Okay, gonna means going to, right? Right. So let's say you get a phone call from a friend and says, "Hey, wanna go to the movies?" Hey, wanna go to the movies? That's a very common expression. Hey, wanna go? Do you want to go to the movies? What about another expression? You must have heard this expression in the student cafeteria. Probably you went to eat and friend said, "Hey, let's go grab a bite." Let's go grab a bite. Do you know what that expression means? Grab a bite. Ahmed? Okay, yes. Meaning, let's go get something to eat. Okay, grab a bite. A bite, and grab is to get, and a bite is something to eat. Okay, very well, very well. There's another way sometimes that when we communicate, we do not say the whole sentence. So instead of saying, let's go grab a bite to eat, we might say, just want to eat? Right? Okay. Okay. Ali, can you use the word wanna in a sentence? Good. Wanna play? Okay. So what did we say this means? Want to. So want to eat, want to play. Okay. 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 Another expression that you must have heard before is in answering when I eat, you might say, yay, which, do you know what it means? Exactly, yes. It means yes. Okay. Or you might say, nah, or which means, do you know what it means, nah? It also means, oh, no. Okay. All right. So let me see. Ahmad, you want to ask Ali a question using an American dialect. Let's say you want to ask Ali, let's go and um, play. Okay? Good. Want to go and play? Excellent. Excellent. So now I'm going to put you in pairs. I'm going to put you in pairs, and I have some comics. How many of you like comics? You all like comics? Okay, great. So I got some comics for you from today's newspaper, and those comics use American expressions, mostly a representation of the American dialect. And so I'd like each of you to actually look at these comics, and then I want you to come before the class and show the comics and read it in the American dialect and explain what it means. Okay? So we've got some of these comics. I'm going to distribute them. and then we are going to practice further. Okay. Now, after we're done, we're going to talk about what is called uh, gap fillers. Gap fillers are expressions used to keep the conversation going. Something like, wow, must have heard that a lot. Oh, really? Okay. What other gap fillers have you heard before? Great, exactly. Very good. Wow, really, exactly. So these are called gap fillers. What about another one? Hassan? Oh, is that a gap filler? Yeah, you can say honestly, sure, honestly, or sure, yeah, sure, yeah. These are very common expressions that are used in America. So we're going to practice now, and what I would like you to uh, get together in groups of four, and I would like you to practice this following scenario. I'm going to distribute the scenario for you. The scenario is actually written in formal English, and what I would like you to do is actually transform that scenario from formal English into an American dialect. Okay, cool. All right, that's another gap filler. Okay, you must have heard that a lot. So let's go. I'm going to distribute the information right now, and then we will have the conversation presented before the class. Thank you. Bye.